This one shoot can do more for your business than a dozen Instagram posts. Here's how to make it count. It's really important to do this every couple years, really, just to refresh your website, refresh your branding photos. It's great so that you can multi-purpose and use it on social media, on your website. For us, we're also looking to use it as far as like in our YouTube, like thumbnails. Just there is so much that you can do with it. What I did to prepare for this branding shoot is I actually like to make little inspiration boards. I think this is really important just so that you can have your like vision on paper, and then also whoever is shooting for you can also try to duplicate that, or they just know what you're looking for. And so what I did is I picked 3 locations. I got some inspo for like posing and outfits and all of that. And so we're going to keep it fairly simple today. We're definitely looking for a little bit more of an elevated like luxury brand look for our company. And so I'm really excited. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit of a hot one, but we'll reward ourselves with some coffee afterwards.
That's perfect. I'm going to do one close-up though, so like stay there.
He's all excited. So if you run a creative business, especially in the wedding industry, your branding images are definitely your storefront, right? When people land on your website or your Instagram, they're immediately forming this impression. Is this the right fit for me? And if your visuals don't really reflect your style, your personality, and really the kind of experience you offer, that disconnect can really cost you the exact clients that you're trying to attract. So, this is why I love branding shoots. They give you the chance to show up on purpose, right? It helps you speak directly to the kind of couples or clients you want more of. So you might be asking, how often should I do a branding shoot? We aim to do one maybe every year or two. It's just something that we've always done. I always feel like in a year or two, we're always ready for that refresh, those updated photos. Usually they are styled and planned like this one, and others are sometimes more casual, and we have done both in the past. You can do ones where you're at your own house or you're just working from the couch, drinking coffee and sitting in the office. They still are really honest about your story and who you are. And we did this outdoor area in town that just felt very high end with some like architecture and greenery. And it just really represented the brand and the vibe that we really wanted to portray in our branding photos. So something to remember is this is an investment in your business. So it's just as important as putting out a good portfolio work, right? So those good like photos or videos or any creative work that you put out, just make sure that fresh, intentional content of you really helps people to connect your brand now and where you are today. So one of the ways that we plan our shoots is we start with a vision. So a lot of times I will create a Pinterest board and pull a lot of Pinterest photos that I just see ourselves doing, whether that's look and feel or posing or outfit guides. And I feel like this really helps to give the photographer like an idea of what we're looking for in our photos, just like that overall vibe and everything like that. And that's really what we start. And so for this one, we actually did 2 outfit changes, and we did a little bit more of an elevated professional look and then another casual lifestyle look. And so I think that really gave us everything that we needed for this shoot. I love doing the different locations and different outfits because this really gives us the option to use photos on different platforms and for different looks and feels on your website, reels, or YouTube thumbnails. All of that stuff is so great, and you're able to repurpose it in so many different ways. So the goal is variety here. Just think about your brand colors, the textures, and really how you want to show up visually, and plan all of that in mind. And next, when you're looking for a photographer, definitely make sure it is someone that reflects your style and your brand. And it's always that great when you are comfortable with them as well. And we are lucky that we have an amazing friend and neighbor who shoots weddings with us, and we just do life together. And this is Mekina, and she has basically done all of our brand photos, and it has been great to just bring her along to all these shoots. And she just gets our vision every single time. And so that is just fun. She does mainly weddings and families, but she is amazing at these brand shoots. She is just so good at helping us pose, choosing the right backdrops, and really supporting us when we are just during the shoot. And she just also thinks of like different like formats of how we use the photos, like adding some white space or going a little bit wider. And she's so creative that way. So I feel like when you're looking for a photographer to do these branding photos, think of someone who is definitely like creative and can think outside the box, and that will just really like boost your gallery of photos of so many potential options that you can use on all of these platforms. That has been incredible and amazing. The other thing I want to talk about is our go-to shot list. So we always go in with a little shot list, and it's nothing too crazy. It's just a checklist to make sure we're covering like all of those essential shots that we want to be able to include on all of our social platforms and our website and all of that. So think about some really important ones like working shots. So whether that's having your camera in your hand or editing on your computer or working behind the scenes with a couple, those are all great portfolio items to have. And then sometimes if you have a team, making sure you have some team photos. So like for me and Justin, we're a husband and wife team. So making sure we have some of us together and then also some of us solo as well. And just interacting naturally. And I think that really helps to just like tell the story of your business. Also just having those clean headshots, right? So like those portraits, both horizontal and vertical, so many uses for those. Detail shots, they're more important than you think, but like the hands typing on the computer, the tools, the camera, the office space, the gear, all of those kind of things, you will be surprised at how much you will use them and appreciate them. And then lastly, the other type of shot that we love to get is like those lifestyle moments. So a mix of all of those like polished and personality driven shots really help our brand to look clean and real and really well balanced. So my final thoughts and encouragement to you, if you have been thinking about doing a brand shoot, this is your sign to go for it. You don't need a full studio or any special setup or anything like that. You just need a clear vision and someone who can help you bring that to life. Think about the story that you're telling. Think about the kind of clients that you want to attract. Then plan around that. It's one of the best things that you can really do to invest in your business and your confidence as a brand. So we'll leave you with some of our favorite final images from the day. I am so excited to share them with you because I am literally obsessed with all of them. And it's going to be so hard to pick which one we should use on our website or which few we should use, I should say. But thanks so much for coming behind the scenes with us. And we are Justin and Steph, and we'll see you in the next one.